So by the time you're watching this, the Minecraft movie has already come out, but for me right now, it has not come out for me yet. I have not seen it yet, but I wanted to talk about my thoughts about the movie and this Minecraft event that I'm currently working to get the cape for. Yeah, the reason why I want to do this video is because of the server that they put up. I like it. I like how they do these things where they give us capes for completing daily tasks. I like it. And I don't know very much about the plot of the movie, but I'm willing to bet that the hub world is pretty much the setting of the movie. I know there's that arch up there, and that's obviously in the trailers. And then for each of the mini games, there's one of the characters from the movie. And I am actually curious if they're going to actually split up like this. There's Jason Momoa, I don't know his Garrett the Garbage Man, Garrison, whatever, over here defending the castle. No, not the castle. Defending the walls. Then there's Henry over in the mines, and then the two ladies over in the wilderness area with the Overwatch payload missions. And I'm willing to bet that the payload missions that they're doing on the server, I doubt that that's actually a part of the movie. I think that's just another mini game that they made up so that they can be out in the wilderness. But before recording this, I did look at each of the trailers they put out for this movie, and I did realize that they do go to a woodland mansion, and there is a section of the movie that's about that. So with that realization, I realized that this is probably a really long movie, because they have to go to the woodland mansion, take out the woodland mansion, or whatever they're doing, and then they have to fight against all these piglins and stuff. So I was thinking, this is going to be like a 2-hour movie, right? But I looked at the time, I looked it up. It did tell me how long the movie is. It's an hour and 40 minutes. So my guess is that the Woodland Mansion thing is just going to be like a little thing at the start, just to kind of be some rising action of the main plot, and somehow it's going to kick into the piglin stuff. I'm not sure how it would, because those are two completely separate parts of the game. Or maybe they have a nether portal in the Woodland Mansion and they have to go close it or something. But overall, I think this is going to be quite an enjoyable movie. I don't think it's going to be anything super deep. I don't think there's going to be much character development, or, you know, I don't see myself crying in the movies. But I do think I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this movie, and I am really excited to see it. So I'm just hoping it's not going to be boring, but I doubt it will be with the cast and just kind of what I know about it, what it looks like it's going to be. I doubt I'm going to be bored with it. And I am going with a group of friends, and I'm willing to bet that out of all of my friends, I'm going to be the one that enjoys this movie the most. That's my prediction. I've seen some comments about the trailers that I think are kind of weird. Like, I've seen people say that, oh, these people that have made this movie have obviously never played the game, which obviously isn't true. If they've never played the game, they wouldn't be making a movie about it. And yeah, the CGI is quite weird. The villagers look weird. The animals look a bit weird. I don't think the piglins look that bad, but the backgrounds, they also look a bit, I don't know. It does look like they are like in front of a green screen the whole time. But I honestly think that's going to be the worst part of this movie. I don't think anything's going to be that bad, but I guess I'll find out later, or you'll find out in a couple minutes what I think about it. So, see you then.
Chicken jockey.
So you want to know what I thought, do ya? Honestly, I don't know why people were hating on this so much. I don't know if it's just because I was around friends and stuff, but I have not laughed at a movie so much in a long time. I had a lot of fun watching that. Yeah, a lot of the movie, it kind of went as I predicted. It wasn't anything deep. The more I thought about it, you know, I watched this movie yesterday. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that it actually had potential to be something deeper than just a goofy Minecraft movie that was just making jokes all the time. And I think it should have been. I think if they kind of set it up for a sequel. This is spoilers, by the way. I'm gonna say some stuff that you might want to hear if you haven't seen it yet. So beware of that. But they did set it up for a sequel. If it gets a sequel, I want there to be a lot more character to these characters. I want some character arcs going on. I want a little bit deeper of a story. It's probably a good thing that I brought up the length of this movie in the predictions part, because I mentioned that there seems to be like a lot of stuff going on in this movie and not a lot of time. Like, it was under 2 hours, and I was right to say that because the pacing was quite rushed. Also, when I said that I thought I was going to be the most excited for this movie out of my friend group, I don't believe I was right about that, to be honest, because one of my friends wanted to go to McDonald's and get the Happy Meal toys. We tried out the Nether hot sauce that they had.
The nether. Oh, the nether.
I'm not sure what it is about this movie, but normally I care about video game accuracy, not as much as people online, but I do care about it. But with this movie, sometimes they did stuff and I didn't really care. I just wanted to enjoy the movie. Like, I see people online saying, "Oh, this is inaccurate. This is inaccurate. This is inaccurate. This isn't what would happen in Minecraft," and I don't care. I just sat there and enjoyed the movie. They did spend a lot more time in the real world than I was expecting them to. I thought they would just kind of like do like a short little introduction for every character and then have them all get together and go into the Minecraft world. But no, they actually kind of like did a little bit. They did a little bit of what's the name for it? Character building in the real world, and then put them in the Minecraft world. It wasn't very much character building, and the characters weren't really deep, like I said before, but there was a little bit there. They kind of hinted at what these characters could be, and then didn't really go much into it once they were in the Minecraft world. What I was not expecting is to see a bunch of Minecraft YouTubers in the real world section. There was DanTDM, Aphmau, LD Shadow Lady, and Mumbo Jumbo. Although Mumbo Jumbo had like a really weird outfit going on. He had like a mullet or something. Then they had a Technoblade reference in the actual Minecraft world, which I was not expecting, but very happy to see. And then they had Jeb as a waiter. I'm kind of surprised I wasn't expecting that. It's very Stanley-esque. Alright, so about the server thing. There was a lot more of the server stuff that went into the movie than I thought. When you're on the server and you're in the mines, there's like a piglin, like a giant piglin guy that can spawn in the nether, in the mines sometimes. And that's an actual scene in the movie. And I was not expecting that. And the characters did split up. The two ladies went, wandered around the wilderness and stuff. And the guys went to the mines and the woodland mansion and stuff. But to wrap up my thoughts, I did enjoy this movie. Will I watch it again? Probably not. Unless I'm watching it with my friends. There was somebody that did have to cancel on the plans, so if we ended up watching with that guy, maybe I'll watch it again. I don't see myself watching it again by myself, but who knows? It was a pretty funny movie. There was a lot of funny parts. Before I close out, I want to talk about two funny jokes. Okay, in the real world, there's like Henry's principal and Henry's teacher, and both of them just start like ranting about their real world, like the stuff they have going on in life, and just ranting to these children. I can't really do it justice by describing it, but just trust me on this. It was kind of funny. And then at the very end, after Jack Black defeats the bad lady, she just says, "Oh, I have a secret to tell you. Come closer." And Jack Black's like, "Oh, let me guess, you have a knife." And she's like, "No, I would never do that to you. Come closer." And then he does, and then he just like slaps the knife out of her hand. And this happens a couple times, and it's really funny. I enjoyed it. But yeah, funny movie. I would recommend if you have a group of friends who also like Minecraft, but just want to goof around, not like they do on TikTok, okay? Have some class, please. But if you're gonna go into the movie theater expecting a video game accurate movie with deep characters, deep plot, and then I wouldn't recommend the movie to you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Hey man, it's a little snowy outside. Did you notice? Here, take a look outside for me. I didn't even know it's snowy outside, but yeah, wouldn't you believe it?
Wow, it is snowing.
I know.
I didn't know that.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah, you think?
I love the precipitation.